Afternoon, well, it's Hippy Trev here. Yeah, it's a little bit overcast out there, and maybe just hopefully we might even just get some rain. So anyway, well, not a lot happening at the moment. I can't work on the bus roof anymore. The sealant I've got on order hasn't come in yet. Kimmy sent me a message yesterday saying it's on back order. We don't know when that's coming in, so that could be anywhere from 2 days to a week. So I can't finish the roof of the bus off. And as far as the boat's concerned, the only thing I can do now, look, thank you everyone for all your comments and replies, absolutely wonderful. I've managed to get hold of someone, thanks to Max Holden. Cheers, mate. I rang up your mate down there in, I think it's Adelaide or somewhere, Max Fabrications, and had a good chat to him, and he may or may not be able to help me out. But what I have to do with the boat, literally, is the next, I have to pull the idler arm out, and to do that, I completely disable the car. At the moment, I still need it as a shopping trolley. So it's not coming out in the next couple of days. I've still got quite a few miles left on that idler arm. I think I know where to go to get a replacement, but I can't do anything more until I actually pull that idler arm out and have it fully inspected and have it fully fixed, and maybe even some part numbers. So what are we going to do in the meantime? Well, I've got time up my sleeve at the moment. I don't have to rush around everywhere. Lawns don't even need to be mowed. I just snipped up the edges. I'm going to build another model, and I think we're going to have a go at this one. So, it's a beloved MPC. Now, the last MPC I done, I think was, I'm pretty sure that was that shitty ass Mack truck I built. So, anyway, this is the one I'm going to have a go at next. It's a, what is it? It's a Streaker Vette, or I guess it's a Streaker Vette, or I guess it's a Corvette. Anyway, let's have a look in the box. There's not a lot much, there's not a real lot to it. So we have our body, and underneath body. Not a real lot to that. Everything's still in the bags, of course. And as far as parts, there is a couple of bags of parts, but there is definitely not a lot of parts in it. And that's the only other bag of parts right there. So, not a lot of parts in it. It does have a nice little bit of chrome and a couple of alternative mag wheel arrangements. Some real rubber tyres. And I think a couple of them have got white writing on them, some glass, some tail lights, and a fairly good decal sheet. Whether I'll use all the decals or not, I've actually stopped using a lot of the decals now, and just leaving the cars as they are. I don't feel like I have to put decals all over them. And a very simple destruction sheet. So what I'm going to do is quick read through the destruction sheet. It's normal typical order. They say build the wheels first, but I'll probably, well, I've got to paint all the parts first, so I won't get any building done until a lot of the parts are painted. So yes, that's the kit I'm onto. I'm onto the Vette. Anyway, well, it's an MPC model, so it should be fairly straightforward. I'm going to start painting up the small parts. I might take the body out while it's nice and sunny out there, and paint up the, we'll paint up the body, paint up the bonnet, and throw some rattle can paint on the underneath side of it as well, and then I can bring it in and decide that I'm going to do highlights or not. It's not a very complex model, not a lot of parts to it, so my painting will be pretty basic and straightforward, and I should be able to knock this over in a couple of days maybe. So righto, well, I'll get back to you later when I've got some done. So later, bye. Righto, well, so I'm only a few minutes into this kit, and I'm starting to just put a bit of paint on, and half the kit's missing. The other half of this gearbox, to make a whole gearbox, that part doesn't exist. They've given me one each of two different sorts of heads, not even the same heads. That's missing, and I've already started to notice there's some other things missing. So straight off the bat, I've got an incomplete motor and gearbox to join up. I'll have to go through all my box of extras. So I've gone through the whole box, there's nothing here. And already I'm missing major components, like the other half of that gearbox, gone. There should be two of these, yeah, there should be two, or another two, one like that and one like that, heads to go on. Don't exist. So it's a complete mismatch already. Crikey, I'm like this model over before it even fucking begins. My excess parts in here. Decals. Mostly chrome bits on this bit here. Mostly just chrome stuff. I might be able to fish through and find a set of matching heads in all this stuff. There's a motor with part of a gearbox, maybe I can cut that off and use that. And then this is all my real chrome stuff and all my extra stuff down here. Maybe I can find a set of heads somewhere of something else. I mean, how piss poor is that? You buy a model, I mean, if you bought that out of a shop and walked home and you get home and you just did what I did, you just opened the whole thing up. So I've got all this excess chrome, wheels and shit. You've opened it up and straight away you realise half the model's missing. Like, what the fuck? Seriously? Well, that's really... Right, our worlds, well, you'd have to say that's pretty fucking disappointing when you open your model up and half the engine parts aren't even there. So even if you put it together, you only got half a gearbox going to be in it. It's like, really, this is the quality of the shit coming out now. Another piss poor kit, and this one by MPC of all people. Right, well, I'll catch you a bit later on. Later, bye. Right, well, so it's fairly late much in the day. Painting my tub red, that's the inside, that's all the interior and seats have got to go in. Just keeping everything very basic, not going extreme. Apparently that's the inside of the, under the bonnet. Body's painted. Like I said, not going extreme on this model. Cut the hole for the blower through the bonnet. That was a little bit fun. It's a little bit not 100% straight, but we don't really care. That was an interesting job putting this underneath together. You had to get the axles in the diff, and that one's not even straight, and then glue the diff together at the same time. And yeah, this was not a lot of fun, but I got it anyway. But this back axle, it's not straight. Oh. It wasn't a real lot of fun, but I got it in the end. So basically, you had the diff was separated, but you couldn't join it and then put your axles in. You basically had put your axles in and then put the top on and then try and hold it in place while it all moved around and while you put on the extra other bits of suspension. And yeah, that was not too bad. Typical PMC, not a lot of instructions. Same when it gets further down the line, whether I choose to put the side pipes on or these. Or these pipes. It tells me to put these pipes on now, but as I get further down the line towards the end of the model, it says, oh, as an option, you put these side pipes on, but you go do this, this, and this, and different. So you've actually got to go to the end of the instruction sheet to get an idea of what you want to do as you go along. Oh, old mate has sent me these, mate. So I've got a light stand out there that's pretty much useless. So I got the drill out, matched the hole, and I drilled like 4 holes all the way around the top of the light stand, stuck them in all the way around like a mini clothesline, and just alligator clipped all my parts that I painted today onto them, all just standing off a light stand. So mate, loving these. I couldn't work out exactly how I was going to use them, and oh yeah mate, just drill a hole, got a light stand and stuff, drill a hole, poke them in, so I had 4, I could have them all that all the way around, clip my parts onto them, spray paint them, job done. So mate, these are fantastic, and I thank you very much, and I really can't remember who sent them to me. I should, but I don't. I'm terrible like that, but anyway mate, they are a win. And talking of scribers, Mr. JB, you done it again, but this time naughty, naughty, naughty. Mate, that site I went to, as soon as I went to that site, bang, laptop just bang, hit with bloody Trojans. That was it. I had to shut the whole thing down and take it to a friend, thank you Michaela, to get it back on track. So anyway, now I'm very, very careful about what sites I actually am going to, you know, like in the desperation to find that car park, that idler arm, I sort of knew I shouldn't have clicked on it, so it's kind of my fault. But I think it was BBT or something, I don't know, whatever it was you told me to go and find, and I went there and bang, just smashed my laptop full of freaking Trojans. So all I could do was just shut it down for the rest of the night and walk it up to my friend's place the next day, and thankfully she got it done and got it sorted for me, so back online. But yeah, Mr. JB, you did it again, but not in a great way. So anyway, I'm going to get back to the model. Oh, that's what I also wanted to show you. So half the gearbox was missing, not on there. Now it turned out I did have the right heads, so they're on. That's a blower from a different kit. Sorry, that's a bug catcher from a different kit that I've hollowed out to make work. I got a gearbox, and I don't think I've got the other part lying around anymore. It was like a gearbox and motor complete. and I just got out my little knife and blade here, and I just cut my way through. It doesn't match up 100%, but it's still better than having no actual other half of the gearbox there. I think it's this side. Whoops. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's this side that I've glued on. That's not, you know, it's from a totally different kit, and I had to actually cut it off the engine model, and this side of it down here. This is of a totally different kit, and it was actually joined to an engine already, and so I had to get this knife out and cut it all the way off, trim it up, and make it fit as best I can. So, not very good when you get your model kit home and essential parts are completely missing. So, but anyway, that head part was actually there. Anyway, worlds, standard red interior. I went for a silver dash. I've got decals to go on there, and I've got like 3 or 4 different, like black and red. I've got 3 or 4 different decals I can put here for the Speedo, a nice one for the dash. So, yeah, gone for the silver dash. And that's pretty much it. And that's pretty much all my other parts painted. So, anyway, well, that's where we're at the moment. Might plot on, get this one finished tonight, or I might just let it sit, and who knows. So, anyway, Welds, I'll catch you when I've got some more done. Later, bye. Morning, Welds. Well, it's the next day, and I plodded on pretty much through the night and done a little bit here, done a little bit there, and had to let a lot of things sit overnight, but it is done. Bring you over here. It is done. I've got the bonnet off at the moment, so it's done. That bug catches off something different. The gearbox had to be made up from something different. Not much to it underneath, not much to it inside. I did put its number plates on, did put a little bit of decal on, rear number plates on there. But that's about it. So overall, pretty much another crap kit. Although I suppose maybe I shouldn't be calling them so much crap kits, more like very low level skill level on this model. But the fact there was bits actually missing out of the kit, you know, like the half of the gearbox just completely not there, and the instruction sheet wasn't overly that good. So, but you know what? And even the feel of the model, like just the plastic and everything about it, just feels cheap and nasty. Now, so the instruction sheet said it was a 2022 model kit, fresh out of China, literally fresh off the boat from China, made in 2022. And I guess that's just the quality of all the modern kits. If you really want a good kit, you've really got to go back pre-2000s to pretty much get anything decent, I'd say. And this is literally the quality of the shit coming out of China at the moment. This is a late model kit, like I said, 2022. It says on the instruction sheet, so that's it. This one will definitely not be making it to the shelf in the bus. It'll be heading straight out to the laundry. So it does not make it to the pool room. So rightio, Welds, yeah, I had pretty much had that almost knocked over last night. Just took a little bit longer, so I just tied it up this morning. It's only just gone 9:30 in the morning here, and I've knocked that one over and it's all finished. Not much to it. Now, I can't get the sealant for the bus roof. It's all on hold, and I'm not quite ready to pull the idler arm out of the boat just yet. So what do I do for the next few days? Maybe I'll pick another kit, maybe get into another model, not really sure. And I'm also waiting on Harley Davidson to ring me up and tell me to get to Bundaberg and go and pick up them clutch plates. So a lot going on, but absolutely nothing going on all at the same time. So anyway, Worlds, this one's done. What is it? The Streaker Corvette. Another, what I'd say, pretty piss poor kit, and with parts missing out of the kit, like seriously. And even the end result of it, I mean, it went together okay, but yeah, like I said, pretty much limited skill level on a kit like this. I'm not even going to glue the bonnet on. You can just sit there like that, and I've actually used parts from another model to finish this one off. So anyway, Worlds, that's another model done. So probably catch you on the next one. So anyway, stay safe, keep your knees in the breeze, and I will catch you later. Bye.